And, we need to put our, not to be funny, but, put our big boy pants on and take it as it comes.
Before you ask if I'm wearing them, pants to an American are trousers.
Oh, yes. You see, you just didn't need to go there, did you? Right, now, if you're hankering after the kudos, fame and financial fortune of having your photo in the Look North calendar, Paul, you've got some tips.
Well, the 2018 calendar, Carol, was such a success, sold out in days, so of course we're doing it all again, but we need our viewers' weather pictures.
We do.
And in case you're wondering what makes a good weather picture, well, we thought we'd ask the advice of some of last year's guest judges, and they're all experts in their field.
As a painter, I use photography extensively because I need a reference point, and it manages to freeze the image I've taken, so it gives me a chance to translate that into paint. Essentially what we're all in the business of with any image is we're dealing with light. Think around the subject and see what makes it interesting. Maybe there's a reflection somewhere. You get much more drama that way. And yeah, a lot of it's instinctive, and follow that, but essentially it's about being outside to get the right photograph.
I'm primarily a portrait photographer, but this tip is really relevant whatever kind of photography you're into. My tip is to always carry your camera with you. That way, if you see a fantastic photo opportunity, you'll be prepared and you won't miss out.
I'm out in all weathers across the north of England most days of the week. Be prepared. Always watch the weather forecast if you're going out the next day. Don't be put off if it's raining, because there's no such thing as bad weather.
Here. And for inspiration, a taste of the variety of weather pictures we've had so far this month.
Plenty of contrast there, and plenty of contrast in today's weather pictures. Take a look at this first shot from Adrienne on Teesside. No sign of snow, but cold and windy there earlier on today as the sun tried to peek through the clouds. Meanwhile, on the North Pennines, plenty of the white stuff. On the sea-to-sea coast, the sea-to-sea route there, the cyclists still out on their bikes in the sunshine between the wintry showers there. And there's certainly some more wintry weather to come. Remember, if you want to send us your weather picture, email it to us. looknorthweather@bbc.co.uk is the email address. Now, as we head into tomorrow, the cold weather continues. There'll be sunny spells for sure. There'll be a few wintry showers again, some sleet and snow showers. And we're keeping a close eye on tomorrow night when things could turn very stormy, very tricky indeed. Now, in the short term, the Met Office warnings again are for snow and ice overnight and into tomorrow. So through the evening and overnight, there'll be a rash of showers. There will be clear spells in between. The clear spells will just allow the icy stretches to form. Showers a bit more widespread for a time through the early hours of the morning, and the temperatures down around -1 or -2 Celsius. So as I say, ice where you don't see the snow settling. So a bitterly cold start to the day tomorrow. It will be a cold day, perhaps the showers a bit less frequent than they have been over the last 24 hours. There'll still be some, they'll still have some snow in amongst them, certainly over the high ground, maybe a bit sleety at low levels. Just a little bit quieter to end the afternoon, but don't be fooled by that. The temperatures only struggle up to 4 Celsius at best. The winds temporarily lighter, but as I said earlier, we're keeping a close eye on tomorrow evening and overnight. We're watching this low coming in from the Atlantic. It's very deep, it's moving very quickly. It brings wind, rain, sleet, snow, you name it. It doesn't hang around, it moves through fairly quickly on Thursday, but it could, depending on its exact position tomorrow night, bring us some very tricky conditions. So the warnings for tomorrow night are for the wind and snow. As that system comes in, it will bring that mix of rain, sleet and snow, and you can see the snow could become quite widespread, right down to low levels for a time overnight tomorrow night before it starts to move away by Thursday morning. Temperatures at freezing, again icy in places as well. Wee bit quieter as we head through Thursday and Friday. Carol.
Oh, there are squeals in my house when the curtains are opened.
And the snow's
and
there.
the snow's there. It's that pure joy. That's it from us this evening. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.